Hey, hello everyone. I am Swarley and I am your coach of the Monterrey Suicons on the CPC D League on Season 5. This is my week 4 battle against Simeon aka Kara the TCG. And before you say anything, yeah, this battle is going late. Simeon or Kara had some issues to take the past 2 weeks or week. So we ended up battling Sunday evening, almost midnight or 11:10 of p.m. So I didn't have a chance to record this post comment battle match until now. So yeah, let's start. As you can see, Simeon brought Seraora, Volcarona, Tornadus, Tyrion, Mammoth One, Chansey, and Mega Altaria. As you can see, my team, as I said in the team builder, I have Tauros, Victini, Rotten Wash, Buswell, Empoleon, and my Amogus. As we start right now, I was thinking what to start with. Maybe with Victini, with U-turn or something like that. To be honest, I don't remember my exact sets because I built and I upload the video like 1 week before the match. So yeah, I might not remember right now my exact sets. But anyways, I decided to go with Radom. If he lead with Zeraora, I might have the chance to go for a Hydro Pump or Toxic in case I have it, or set up a light screen. That remember I may have Hydro Pump, screens, and Toxic. Both which I didn't have. I remember now. If he leads with Volcarona, fearing the Stealth Rocks from my Empoleon, then I have Hydro Pump for it and light screen. If he goes for Tornado Tyrion, he will it will you turn out expecting a ball switch. That's where I might go for a toxic or a hydro pump. And if it leads mammoth wine, then I can go for hydro pump. And yeah, so as I just said, I lead with my bottom watch, and he lead and Simeon lead with Tornado Styrian as turns out into Chansey. I take this chance to tactic the Chansey because this may make Simeon to switch out to activate the natural cure ability. So I went to Empoleon and defucked the rocks away, and I'm not staying in front of this Zeraora. So my quick switch out to Zeraora, switch in is Among Us as she switches out to Chansey again, and I go for stun spore this time. Now I'm going for Buswell, trying to spec maybe the Tornado Stadium as I went for Stone Edge, not a fighting type move, as she reveals the Cotton Ward Mega Altaria. And I switch it out to Among Us. Maybe she could have a flamethrower or something like that. So I went for a Stun Spore and I miss. It doesn't matter as I go back to Empoleon, as I expect Simeon to spec going for the fog as I go for a stealth rock of my own. This will help me for deal some chip damage to Mammoth One, Volcarona, and Tornado Styrian as the other monsters that Simeon has. So I will make Simeon to go for the fog on her Altaria or Tornado. So yeah, as I went for Among Us and switched back at the same, she switched to Chansey and I double back for Among Us, realizing that Chansey may have a toxic. So here I am with my Among Us. Chansey go for subpoilet, doesn't matter. I went for toxic, expecting either a switch or making 5imian had to switch into any other mon. So I went for a sludge bomb, expecting maybe the Megaltaria or any other mon just to lead some cheap damage, as Mammoth one comes out and receives the sludge bomb and becomes toxic as Seraora is. So 5imian made a double. I switched to Rotom Wash and switched back to Among Us, expecting something like a knockoff to knock off my leftovers. I take very well those plasma fists. She switches back to Chansey as I went for Stun Spore, maybe expecting the Volcarona, Deltaria or the Tornadus T. Those mons put pressure on my Among Us. But I realized that Among Us was dedicated while switching wall into Megaltaria, because Megaltaria had nothing for my Among Us. So I switched to Empoleon, expecting maybe the defog. As he made the defog, she went for defog. I received the Defiant boost, went for a Rock Slide, but it didn't do anything, so I switched to Among Us and made a double into Empoleon, going for Stealth Rocks. Yeah, and I expecting Mammoth one go for an Earthquake as I go for Rotom Wash, and Mammoth one goes for a toxic. Wasn't expecting that really. I was expecting either an Earthquake or an Ice type move, so that's why I didn't went for my Among Us. So I make a switch into my boost wall as he switched to Chansey and double back into Megaltaria as I made an Stone Edge, but that's not gonna matter, because Megaltaria is gonna either defog or Cotton Ward or Rust. And as it defogs, I went for my Empoleon, received that attack boost again, and right now I am in a position where Altaria can make my physical attack go up full. And I have a roar in my Empoleon, so I can roar out that Megaltaria with my +4 physical attack, and pressuring her team with the Rock Slide. I went for roar. He went for Volcarona, take half damage as I went for a Rock Slide and repeated the process until I had right now +4 or +6 physical attack. I went for roar, I think this turn. Yeah, I went for roar because I realized that I can take Volcarona attacks and kill it with a Rock Slide. So I switch it out into Rotom Wash because Mammoth one is gonna die from Toxic anyways in 2 turns, and I'm gonna receive or not receive that Earthquake damage as I went for Rotom Wash and set up the light screen for Volcarona for Tornadus, and I went for Among Us right now just to take the Seraora. Let me pause this and let's go really slow speed in the battle so I can explain better my plan. So yeah, there we go with Empoleon as I went for Stealth Rocks because it almost made the Volcarona die in entry hazards from my Stealth Rocks, deals damage on any other mon, and if it went for Mammoth Wine, we're gonna die from toxic damage anyways, as that was what happened. So yeah, now Megaltaria is out. I am free to go for Roar or Stealth Rocks, again expecting the defog, and that's what I was expecting. So CPC got me here as he went for defog. Right now in the turn I went for Roar, expecting any other of her mons going out and taking some damage from Stealth Rocks. So I'm +2 or +4, I don't know, on physical attack. I went for Rock Slide, I think, because Tornado Stadium is her Simon, as he can go. It can go for a C Focus Blast or C Super Power. I anyways have the Choppleberry, so I may have resist that, and he switched back to U-turn to Zeraora as I went for Rock Slide and connected. So like right now it's an important turn because now Tornadus is out. I know is CPC's C move user, so she may go for C Focus Blast or C Superpower. As I said, I was scared and I didn't remember my Choppleberry at that exact turn. So I was thinking, okay, I can sack someone from my team right now, and I was thinking, okay, Zeraora is dead. That I had a Mungus for Zeraora specifically, so I was okay with sacking off a Mungus with not C Focus Blast, but receiving the C Focus Blast or C Superpower, or either receiving an Hurricane if CPC outplayed me here. And that's what I did. I went for a Mungus expecting Fighting C, but she went for C Hurricane or C Acrobatics, something like that, Supersonic Sky Strike. So yeah, there went my Amogus, and my Amogus died right straight up. So I didn't realize my Among Us was my primarily switch into Megaltaria. I was counting on Empoleon on that, but Empoleon it wasn't doing much to Megaltaria. So that was a very bad turn for me, very bad decision. I should have went for Empoleon, either expecting a Fighting C or a Focus Blast Superpower, taking it with my Choppleberry and going then for a Roar or a Rock Slide. So yeah, should have done that. So let me pause it again and go for a normal speed, because this game is pretty much done. I had Among Us with Slash Bomb for that Megaltaria. If I keep that Among Us, that would have been fantastic. That will give me the game or more chances to win this battle. But as I sacked up against that C-Fly from Tornadoes, that was a very poor decision for my my battle. So yeah, I'm gonna be clicking the next turn button here in the replay, because as you can see, I'm gonna be getting rid of Volcarona, and yeah. Tornado Stick goes for Hurricane, kills my Random Wash. If not, anyways, it was gonna die from Toxic or U-turn. Megaltaria, I was going to Will-O-Wisp that thing. If I had Toxic, that would have been better. That would have been leaving Megaltaria into a timer. But I didn't have Toxic, I had Will-O-Wisp. So that was another poor decision from myself in the team building. So this battle is pretty much done. I'm just gonna skip the turns, and as you can see, Simian won this battle 3-0. So yeah, that was a good battle. Congratulations for this win for Simian. Now for my side of the things, I felt where I feel I battle a lot better than my other matches of the CPC. As my another battle I had like 2 weeks ago, I made the same mistake. I zacked off one of my win conditions or my primarily walls, switch into my opponent's win condition. This time I'm talking about my Amogus. So yeah, if I were to keep Amogus and sack anything else like Buzzwall, I think, or maybe Tauros, or even receiving the C-Fly Flanium C with my Empoleon, maybe I still had chances to win this battle. But it didn't happen, mistakes happen, GG to Simeon, and yeah, I must concentrate, have more concentration in my battles, on my future battles. So if you like this video, please be sure to leave a like, leave a comment, and subscribe for my other CPC 2 League matches. Gonna be watching you guys next video. Goodbye.